Kia ora te wānau. In this video I'm going to talk about a bug that happens when you're flying mid-air and your game crashes, but I'm also going to give a solution as to get your Ornithopter out of the quicksand when you reload back into the game. As you can see in the starting clip here, you can see two Ornithopters, one assault, one scout. Let me rewind because this might have happened to you. So I don't usually dabble in like the Discords or do too much research on any games that I play really, but I do know that this must be somewhat of a common bug that's happening in Dune at the moment. The situation, as you see me died there, is I was flying from the north to south in my scout Ornithopter, and somewhere in between G6 and F6 my game crashes. This has happened to me before, so I was like, sweet, don't worry about it, relog and hopefully get out because I've gotten out before. So I log back in and straight away I'm glitching in the air around my Ornithopter and not realizing at this time, but I'm on the border of that G6 F6 area. So I'm just glitching in the air, it's like dead dropping, and I keep dying to 4 damage what it seems like. So I'm losing durability on my gear and all the weapons and tools that I got in my pocket, all tier 6 at the moment. So I know not to respawn at that vehicle too many times because I did it last time. So I decided to respawn back at my deep desert in the E sector, deep desert base, and then grab my assault Ornithopter to fly, and hopefully I can pocket my scout there at the time. So that's what I do. I go and get my assault Ornithopter and I make my way all the way back to the scout where basically all the shit went down. So I land where the scout is and where I died, and as I approach I start glitching in the air again, and I'm like, oh no, I'm cooked. I still can't get that, and I might have cooked myself with the assault Ornithopter here as well. So I start thinking I should probably try and get in this assault to see if it's glitched or bugged out as well. I attempt again to pocket my Ornithopter, can't get an angle on it, start glitching in the air, so I go back to the assault Ornithopter to see if I can get in there. As I approach it, I get in fine, so I'm like, oh yeah, all good, sweet. Not knowing about this border situation, I'm at the bottom of G6 again here, so I go back down, but I land on the border again, which wasn't smart at all. Kind of glitch out of that one, then I try and approach from another angle, and the same thing happens. I'm glitching in air, I'm dead dropping, and now I'm like, nah, I'm fully cooked. So I go and check the assault now, and the same issue is happening, and I do believe now it's because it's on that border between G6 and F6. It's just cooked. I don't know the technicalities of it, but that's just what happens. So that's the issue. You don't want to get yourself in a situation where both of your Ornithopters are on that. So the next thing I do, I spawn, and then I ask in the all chat or deep desert chat if anyone knows what's happening, or ask for a bit of help to see if, get some info on what to do. Within the conversations in there were people saying that you need to get someone to come help and bump your Ornithopters. I didn't know what they meant by that at this moment because I didn't know about this being on the border issue. It's glitching it out. But what they were saying is that you need to get someone to bump your Ornithopter backwards or forwards, probably backwards into the G6 area, enough so you don't glitch on that borderline. So I left the game. I was frustrated at this point, so hours and hours go by. I'm out cooking dinner for the wānau and stuff like that, and I come back to the PC. I'm like, I can't be fucked with Dune, but I got banned in the 5M server that I usually play in, but we won't talk about that. So 5 hours passed and I relog back into the game, and I come back to both of the Ornithopters in the same position on the open sand in quicksand, and so I was like, let's try one more time, try and get these Ornithopters out of here. So I come up to the scout and miraculously get a good angle to the point where I pocket it. I'm not glitching, I'm not doing anything, and it goes into the backup tool. So I'm like, yes, good. And so I also reflected on the conversation in a deep desert chat about people telling me to bump or getting someone to bump my Ornithopters in. And so I'll do that immediately because I really don't want to lose these Mark 6 Ornithopters because it's going to discourage me from playing Dune again. Anyway, I get into the Ornithopter, my scout, and I tried to start bumping it. My initial thoughts was to straight up raid it back into the G6 area, and it kind of somewhat moved, which gave me hope, and then I go and get more run up and stuff like that. So after doing that, there's one last time where I straight up overheat, thrusters going hard, and I kind of get stuck on the side of the assault Ornithopter, but it's moving. So I thought, oh yeah, You don't need to ram it, you just need to put the nose up against it enough to start moving it. So you just move it a little bit, reposition, move it a little bit. And that's what you want to do in this situation. This is the solution when you crash between the grids and you relog, end up on the ground. You either try to get someone or die, respawn at your base and get another like assault or another Ornithopter to help you start moving it. So something that shouldn't really happen, but this is somewhat of a solution to get yourself out of this situation, because honestly I was straight off about to quit Dune because I was mid making a video of raiding bases and whatnot, and it kind of killed the momentum of me creating that content. So I was like having a bit of a hissy fit about it, but I'm glad that I reflected on it, I thought about it, and ultimately we got our vehicles or our Ornithopters out of there. So I keep pushing the assault Ornithopter, I land my scout, was able to pocket it, ran straight up to my assault Ornithopter out of here, and I was able to get in it, and then we started flying up in the air and it was happy days. If you found any value in this video, Te wānau, make sure to like, subscribe, and thank you for the support.